You can do it from here, right? So the guy, your opponent, is the wall. He's on the right side. Look at my knee. Slides up, bottom knee slides up, right? And you learn how to use that back pressure because he's behind you. Look where we are, right? Do we stop wrestling here? No. We find hands, slide back into the guy, boom, learn how to use our hips, cut and face. So you could do it from base, and you could do it from regular position. We're whipping this arm back into our hip. It's helping us with the rotation. My toe is planted, my knee comes up, boom. And then once you start getting really good, right, you get explosive, boom. Boom. You notice where my hands are and elbows. Boom. Now you learn how to pressure back into your opponent. Pressure back, hands, right? You raise your sword, and you cut and face. Boom. All right, let's find a wall. Practice on your own. Let's go. You can work it from your gut, or you can work it from your referees.
I'll put that down. All
On
right,
your
come
own.
here. Come here.
Do 10. Do 10 from your stomach,
Sit right here.
and do 10 from referees. So 20 all together.
Face that
On
way.
your own, go.
All right, look. So what you want to do? You want ready to get in referee's position, nice. Put your body against the wall. Okay, so you want to step one. Nice. You want to turn, push, put your hands right at their hands, like they're holding on. Push, then turn and cut. There you go. Let's do it again. Okay, ready?
Just do your attempt to do partner sitting on the wall.
And then look where my hands are. And then put your hands right here. Nice job. Push.
Okay, you see a lot of times you're there.
And then cut.
He's gonna plow.
You didn't cut right. You gotta cut with whatever hand you're turning with. So if you're cutting left, you use your left hand. Get out. Get your hips out. If you're cutting right, you want to use your right hand. Okay? Whichever way you're turning is the hand you want to use. Okay? Come here. Push and cut. Nice job. Do it again. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
You swallow. Very cool.
So I wish, like, watching wrestling is way
Okay. Now do it from the belly.
Man, like, I wish I
Don't face that way again. Get on your tummy.
But I see it when they do it.
Now pull your one knee up, your right knee up to your side. Look, look at that. Look. Pull your right knee up. No. Pull your right knee. Put your leg
Once their
flat.
penetration, they're here.
Flat. Pull your, keep your leg on the ground and pull your knee up.
How many drills have we done?
What?
Shoot, sprawl, we're
Don't
here,
make
we're here,
your
we're
knee
here.
up.
You know,
Yup.
it's like the
Yup.
sport has advanced.
Now do your other one underneath
Guys
it.
who are doing
Yup.
We're already over here, and you're still over
Look
there.
at how you get on here.
Right?
You gotta have your position. Come here, look at me. Come here, look. Watch daddy do it. See how I'm bringing that knee up? But I'm not laying on the ground like that. Just bring that knee up. Get up. Try it. Okay. Okay. Bring that knee up. Nice job. Now bring the other one up underneath it.
You know what I mean, right? Yeah, right, bring it in, boys.
Alright, bring it
All right,
in.
this is going to be the fun part of practice. I've been just, this actually, out of everything I've been wanting to teach, this is the thing I'm most excited about. The reason I'm most excited about it is because this defensive position, this counter reactive wrestling position, really occurs a lot in matches, a lot. And it's very rewarding. Okay, it's very rewarding. All right, so I'm going to use you. I'll use a couple guys. Now, if he shoots a single leg, inside head position, shoots a single leg, his head's inside. Go down to your knees. All right. If he shoots a single leg, what I want to do here, if this were to occur, is post his head to the outside. I'm just changing his head position. If he shoots a single. Boom. Now I'm here. Now, since he has a single, I'm going to grab a single. I call it single for a single. Okay? If he shoots a double, his head's already in the position I want to be in. I might hit a little bit of sprawl. Guess what I have? A single. Now, the way that I'm grabbing this is my hand that's closest to his body is coming in the crotch. My hand that's furthest away from the body is coming outside, and I'm just wrestling grip, pulling it to my chest. And then I want to be elbow deep here. Okay? If he shoots, yeah? Who said that? Coach, we have a smart one. Right here, what's your name? Huh? Jack. Very cerebral. He sees things. Alright? He said cradle before.
He asked good questions.
Yeah. He saw the cradle before I got to introduce him. If he shoots high crouch, you know high crouch? Alright. If he shoots high crouch, boom. Alright? I'm sprawling a little bit here, but here is my single. Leg for a leg. Single for a single. So I can really get this position anywhere that I want to. He shoots single leg, boom, hit his head to the outside, I attack his leg. He shoots a double, his head's ready to the outside, hit a little bit of a sprawl. This is where I am. I pull the leg to my chest, I use muscle here, biceps, then I go elbow deep. That's a really key point here. You go elbow deep. Okay? He shoots high crotch, boom. That's fine. Again, arm that's closest to his body. Comes in, outside hand. Close, leg close to my chest. And go elbow deep. Alright? Now here, I just want you to be familiar with the position. You're almost behind him. A lot of times I've seen guys just coming in here. They beat the shoulder. And they just work a go behind. That's probably the simplest thing you can do there. Because you're beating the shoulder. Pennsylvania kids are nasty here. I can't tell you how many times in college that I've shot in on some of these kids. They practice this stuff like it's a ritual. It's like a little sit-out. What I mean by beating the shoulder, right, is when he shoots his high crotch, okay? This is called beating the shoulder. The shoulders are deep right here. But as soon as I shift to the outside here, my hips are off the shoulder, right? And I attack that single for a single, I'm in a winning position. All right? I'm on the leg. I'm starting to drive over this way. He's wrestling my whole leg and my body with one arm, essentially. So he's at a disadvantage. Okay? I see this a lot. I see this a lot. So let's just get familiar with getting that position first. Go. Yes, you can. I'm going to show that next. All right, I'm going to show that next. I'm going to show that next, but I want you to do something simple first. Because the cradle, yes, is there, but sometimes I want you to take what's given to you. Sometimes in wrestling, the best things you can do is simplify things. And this is going to be very simple to do. You just got to be aware that it's there. He shoots a double leg. Boom. That's fine. I hit a little stuff in the head. I'm sprawling. Now, I just take this approach. Come this way so you can see. I'm stuck in the head. I'm sprawling. The leg's right here. Okay? I might be working here, stuck in the knees. That's fine. Take the arm that's closest to his body. It's coming inside the crotch. Outside arm, wrestling grip. Can I ask you a question? Just curious. Why did you let go of my elbow? It's starting to get too far. Alright? I'm starting to think about coming this angle. So here. I pull it to my chest, I go elbow deep. Right here, I'm using this outside leg position. Here I'm simply, turning my hips because I want to go behind it. Turn your hips, turn your hips. Little easy go behind. Because you're beating that one arm. Yeah, I like to see it one time. Jack, right, Jack? Jack. Yeah, shoot whatever shot you want. Alright, so is it on a kind of single, alright, something there first. Look what's there. A leg for a leg. Oh. Now you have to be aggressive with this. This isn't just blocking the leg. You're going to pull it up. You're going to make it uncomfortable. Pull it to your chest. And slide your elbow deep. Because once your elbow deep, you block it out. So that's really important. You're here, you pull it to your chest, and then lock it out. Now, you got to go. Any questions? Let's give it a shot. Have your partner shooting on you?
Okay, let's go, Dad.
How do you like them shoes? Got a lot more grip now, don't you? Alright, come here, I'm gonna shoot in on you.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So sprawl, I want you to sprawl. Good.
Pull it to your chest.
There you go. That was
Get this
good.
outside the leg.
Alright.
Now go elbow deep. Elbow deep. Now drive him towards his back. Come around. Drive and come around. Keep coming around. Keep coming around.
Okay.
Keep coming around. Get behind him.
Nice. One
Good.
sprawl.
Good.
Nice, nice. Let me do it. What do you want?
That might help.
Slow.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now take your right arm.
Okay.
Come to this side. With your right arm, come over the top. Now come inside the front.
You gotta get up though. There you go. Get on, get on your pole. There you go.
Now pull it to your
Take
chest.
this arm.
Now go elbow deep. See elbow
Take
deep?
that arm, take this arm and go up over here. No. Go
Now let's wrestle.
This one.
Again.
Lift it up a little higher.
Go that way.
Listen.
Go around that.
That's what happened.
Go around that. Grab that.
Now, if you learn how to do it on this side, that's fine. If you learn how to do it on this side, that's fine. It's recognizing, taking what's there.
Down and get
Right?
tighten up on it. Then drive. Take that leg, pick it up, and then drive afterwards. Yup, pick it up, drive, and now spin around. Get on top of me. Get right on top of me. Yup, nice job, nice job. Nice job. Let's try this. This is a little bit harder of a move.
Yeah. Because you're the bigger.
Alright,
Because
so
you're not sick.
get up. Nice, so you sprawl. Alright, you show you how to sprawl. Sprawl again. Swing. Alright, that's not bad. When you sprawl, push on my body and push your legs back. Alright? Alright, so try to sprawl. Keep sprawling. You wanna hold on to me with your hands so it's not falling. Get a couple more times. Yep.
Make sure you guys are switching. Make sure you guys are
Go around
switching.
right there. Not right there, go around right there. Now sprawl back.
Choose a side.
There you go. That's a much better sprawl.
Pull it to your chest. Go elbow deep. Drive him over to his head. Good. So you guys, you see this.
Yeah, but
Okay.
sprawl.
I didn't hold on to
It's a sit-up.
that.
So when you sprawl, come
So
here.
there's a few things we can
Come
do.
here. Turn this way. When you sprawl, take this arm right here. Put that right there. And then put this arm right there. Now sprawl. You see how that works out?
Yeah.
Let's do that again. Let's do another sprawl.
Okay.
Put arms in the same spot and sprawl. That was much better. Alright. Let's get out of these guys' way. Let's do more.
Yeah.
Slinky leg in here.
Come here.
Get
Come here.
exposed.
Do that sprawl again. Sprawl.
So just turn it.
There you go. Now you can sprawl. Alright, now what you want to do is grab my ankle. Grab my ankle. No, with your other arm. With your other arm. Take this arm and go for my ankle. There you go. Go for that ankle. Get it. Get that ankle.
I got it.
Too big?
Yeah, too big. Too big.
You're getting your sprawl down now. Let's try the other side.
Come over here.
Come here. Alright, so what you gotta do with your hands? Sprawl. You do with your hands. That ain't right.
You and
No,
me.
you want to put your hand under me right here?
Okay.
No, this not this one. This one. That other hand right there. Under. Under. Yeah. Sprawl. Nice. It won't be so hard when you're big.
Yeah.
Come to this side.
I know to
Come
sprawl.
here. Okay, sprawl. Yeah, see, you do good on that side. Now let's go to the other side.
Okay.
We're learning how to sprawl right.
No, I already know how to sprawl.
Well, we're practicing and getting better at it now. Okay? Come here. Okay, sprawl. Sprawl.
Yeah.
A little harder. You want to not go quite so crazy. Alright, sprawl. That was a little better, but you want to be able to. Alright, go to this side. You know how you can pick yourself up on this side?
It's gotta be clean.
Okay, sprawl.
We realize, like,
Yeah.
anytime you
Alright. I'll be right back. Daddy's gonna look back. Be right there. Take a drink. Take a drink.
Looks like I just need a water break. Or something.
When I was doing it, you on your stomach. Or you on your back already. So you try to rotate.
Think someone's gonna score and all of a sudden it's not scoring. It's like, oh, and now you did something about that, like, now they haven't scored on. And then they end up back on their feet. And you're like, what the hell are they doing? They're like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like that.
Wrestle from here
Yeah.
and make
No,
something
yeah.
out of it, you know? And
That's what you're supposed to do is get to the stomach and get it up to the back. Alright. Take some doubles on you.
All right, here, last part. Let's hit this cradle now. All right, let's just try to focus on some of these fine points here.
Cradle.
So, if you shoot single,
Cradle.
well, I'm batting the head to the outside, right there. Because we want this head outside. If he shoots double, it's already there. If he shoots high crotch, it's already there. If he shoots single, boom, I'm batting the head to the outside. And want to know something that's really good about batting the head to the outside on single leg wrestlers? Is that you've changed potentially their best attack. They can be horrible at high crotch.
Cradle.
And you put him in that position. You shot a single because he's really good at singles. As soon as you did this, he's like, oh man, I'm not good here. So just that little bit of redirection is great. Okay, so here we are. Single for a single. Inside, okay? Now, I'm pulling the leg to my chest and going elbow deep. As soon as I do that, I have that trapped. Now I'm elevating, and look where his head is. His head is in the danger zone. I take my hand, I go elbow deep,
Okay.
right there. It's my near side cradle. Okay, my near side cradle, boom. Now, I finish, as I drag him over, there's a couple different options. I can tripod. Because now you're not going to get re-rolled. I know, coach, they're going to be around you more than I am. They're going to have to be so pumped while you're doing this. You're like, yes, they're doing the cradle. Well, here's the danger, right? Let's say we do everything right. He shoots, boom. I go leg for leg. I go elbow deep, and I go for a cradle, and I'm over energetic here, and I got the cradle, and I drop him to his back, and next thing I'm here, and I pull him on top of me, and you're like, well, Coach Vega showed this move. No, you have to be technical, controlled, and know how to finish. So let's slow this down a little bit so that you see how to control the pinion. He shoots double leg, boom, I'm stuck in the head, I'm sprawling a little bit, there's the leg I want to attack. Come in, jack it up, pull it to my chest, right? I'm elbow deep. Now here, his head's low. I've got his hips up in the air, head's low. Stay elbow deep here. This is already isolated. Your free hand is coming over the head for the cradle. Okay? Now what I like to do here is I'm locking. I'm locking this cradle right here with this grip. I'm over the head, I transition my lock, and then I'm pinching my elbows right here. Now I take my time. His hips want to collapse to the mat. Boom. Chest it over. I'm posted on my forehead, and look at my toes. Nice and wide. Settle in, settle in, settle in. And there's your kick. I think that's the safest, most functional finish right there. Okay? Now, I know how to finish other ways, like on my side, but you run the risk of this guy kicking, get wild, and flipping over the top. Who needs to see that again? You do.
And don't forget the head. Moving that head is so key, isn't it?
Show them, Tom.
No, remember how you move the head so you can get to the outside?
Oh, yeah. So, it depends what he's shooting with, right? One of the reasons I love this, you shoot single leg here, head inside. Okay? This is called a head inside single. Right? One of the reasons, I wish I would have applied this more as a wrestler because he can be horrible at a double leg position in a high crunch. Now he's lost. He hasn't practiced this enough. Maybe he'll bail or whatever. He's just uncomfortable. So I switched his head. Okay? I get nice and low in a wrestling stance. And look, it's there for the takedown. Boom. Okay? I pull it to my chest. I go elbow deep. Now, the legs above his head. Okay? This is on the shelf as well. I come in here, and then I'm looking to lock my fingers. My fingers are not locked. Okay? His hips are ready to the mat. I start using my toes. My head's gonna post. Boom. And I'm nice and level. I'm balanced. Okay? And you finish and pin him. Got it?
Yes.
Let's go. How bad, little coach?
That was good. Yeah. This is the other thing.
Alright, come here. I remember what I was not showing you before. When I shoot, come here, let me stand. Okay, ready? When I shoot, you need to take your hand and shove my head over. Shove my head to the outside like you like, you know? Shove my head, yeah. Shove it. Shove it to the outside like that. Beautiful. Now, what you gotta do is scroll back and go through it. Scroll back a little bit.
Okay.
Not like that. You see how you jump down? Come on. Let me get back to it. Come on. So you got me right here, okay?
Okay.
So scroll back just a little bit. Don't jump. Don't jump. Just put your legs back like this. Okay? Okay?
I'm shooting head inside single, so you can
Now, but don't have your head. Don't. Your arm. You want your
just try
arm. Come here. Get up. Yeah, we gotta keep doing it
Hold,
until you
come here
get it
for a
right.
second.
Alright, ready? So I'm gonna shoot on you. Now shove my head around. Shove my head around. No, around.
Yes, I knew it.
Around.
So, guys,
Like that. There you go.
Okay.
Now, you see how your hand, your arms
Here.
are get your arms right down.
That's what he does, right? Yeah, that's it.
I fall.
What
You're way too
generation am I in? Just baby, you're ready.
You gotta be careful of me, because I'm out there.
I'm big on that.
All right, let's slow that down. We'll try it one more time. So, you're another single, right? Stop in the head.
I'm 23 years
Hold
old.
the seat belt. This is a freestyle.
So it's right, and they
Where
take
we
you.
cover the head. Boom. We're gonna pick, this is where it catches the elbow.
I'm 29.
So flexible.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, panic, panic. And then you just get, take that off your own shot. Woo!
You ready?
Now step over.
Alright, ready?
He's
Get the
catching
stand.
it when the guy gets caught.
Alright,
Yeah.
The guy's
Look.
still probably
Yeah,
not.
you
Someone does that. Don't be like that. Act like we're wrestling, okay?
Corkscrew.
We're wrestling. Come here. Come on. We're wrestling. Live wrestling. Okay? Get in your stand. Don't flail your hands over there. Get in your stand. Put your hands up. There you go. Try and get my hand control. Remember? Alright, let's shoot. Alright, so you don't want to do that. What you want to do is you want to take your hand and you want to shove my head
You show him how to use the knee trap
like that.
Or just
Okay? Do you see how my hand's right there? So,
Here, before I get hard.
you see,
Just getting deep in this gut line.
bend your knees a little. Bend your knees. Alright,
Yeah.
get down under there with this arm.
I mean, we're in that position.
With that arm.
Once I started teaching that.
Bend your knees. Bend your knees. I'm right here. Bend your knees.
Then you're
Alright, now start driving.
Legacy used to show it to us all.
Start
the
driving.
Go to a move when our defense, when they got past.
Alright,
our
now look.
hips.
I'm on my
We're
hip.
deep
So
on
take
the
that
double,
arm.
and you sprawl.
Take that arm. Go
Have a
around my
hard time
head.
breaking them down or getting back
Around
to
my
the
head.
head.
Yep. Now go
No,
in.
take it back to the
Go
three-quarter or
in.
whatever.
Around my other leg with your other arm.
Stretch it, and then all
Take
of
your
a
other
sudden,
arm. Yup,
great
yup. He
position
comes
again.
through. No,
Flatten
through
the guy
the
out.
other
It
hand.
flattens the guy right
Through
now.
the other hand. Yeah.
I mean,
Other hand. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
I know
There it
Brady
is.
likes to show the title.
Alright, now slowly inch forward like this. And then put your legs both out.
That one kid that was in
And then
there,
put
my
your
friend
head
said
on the
that
mat.
He's like, Brandon, he just started wrestling.
Boom. Good enough.
I saw the mat.
You
Nobody
get the
scored
gist
on
of it. I'm a little big for you.
Just that whip. That belly whip. I call it belly whip. Like you call it.
That'll be fun.
How many you should finish in there when you show
I think you're gonna be ready to wrestle some guy.
Because-
Alright, shoot a double on.
Yeah, because basically, people just
Shoot a double on.
you know what I mean?
Snap me down.
And then they'll flatten
Down
it
and
out.
shoot that double.
Pressure on their toes.
What are you doing getting like that? You gotta keep control of your body. Look, when I shoot,
Basics, spin
look,
behind, and then from
boom.
there can
You don't
go
wanna
left,
fall
right,
back or
get it,
anything.
30,
You wanna,
near side,
when you
That's
shoot,
why I like this.
look,
They don't
when you
necessarily have
shoot,
to
you wanna boom forward, okay? You wanna shoot forward, okay?
Single for single,
No, you don't fall like that, okay? You go boom forward. No, you fell, okay?
Hey, watch, listen to this.
Yeah.
Bring it in, bring it in.
Shoot a double.
Go across. Tell me what you-
Shoot a double.
Thoughts are with
Go
this.
snap and a double.
All right. This is the last thing I'm leaving with you today, maybe give you guys a chance to wrestle a little bit. So, right, there's a thought, right, when I was coming up through the program, there's a thought that if you're behind in points, right, it's a big match, you want to win, sometimes it was like that throw, that headlock, you know? The takedown's not enough, you need some big points, you need the pin.
Feet back.
You need to feet to back pin, okay? I like this approach, okay? Sometimes if you go for a throw, feet to back, you know, it's 50-50, it's less than 50, in my view. You go, boom, you slip, you gave up that, right? You might have that kid who knows that he's ahead, and he's like, I'm gonna shoot in, stalemate this position for the next 15, 20 seconds, right? There's different situations, numerous situations for us, right? Give him the shot. You're down points, you're wrestling him, give him the shot. Shoot. Huh. Sprawl, stop the head. Huh. I think this is better odds than 50-50 with a headlock. You're in here, you're familiar with it. I've seen guys come back big matches because they allowed someone to shoot in on them, transition, came in here, oh, and finished them off with less than 10 seconds on the clock. Because they drilled it, right? They had that mindset. They're like, I can go for the throw, or let's see if this guy goes for a shot. And he shoots it out. 15, 20 seconds.
The stall shot.
drilled it so much, you're aware, you're like, oh man, I tasted 10, 9, 8, 7. Boom. I mean, who doesn't want to have a cradle with short time? I'd much rather have a cradle with short time than think, oh, I don't know what I have. So,
Yeah, the best
it
wrestlers
applies
use
there
hits
too.
and cradles too.
You situation wrestling. 20 seconds on the clock. I want you to go leg for leg. Ready? And you need the pin. 20 seconds on the clock. You need the pin. You guys ready now?
Oh, we should try that situation, yeah.
Do it over and over and over. And then you're going to be going, yeah! Ready to go! We came back and won that sucker, right?
That's always the best when kids down big and they come back to win.
Yes.
It's like always on the sidelines, oh, that's why we don't give up. That's why we don't give up.
And that's why situation and game plan is big, right? I've seen, like, when I was coaching at Williams,